Hello, Andres. I have your 6105 here. You did a good job. You did a nice job. I know you said you just picked this up. This is a good pickup. It's got some minor cosmetic issues, which we can certainly address, but cosmetically, I mean, it's good. I see a lot of these, so when I see small variances, I really am like, okay, that looks pretty good. Look at how bright it is. Look at how bright and shiny and clean it is with the clean brushing. And the movement looks clean. The balance is spinning evenly. There's no wobble that I can really see. It's doing well. The top of the mainspring barrel, which is this curve right here, is clean. It's not brassed. And it's not really moving on the bottom either. It doesn't really have much movement. And then normally the lower arbor ports on these wear like crazy and you get all this flop in here. I might still suggest preemptively having that lower arbor port repaired. Just because well, it depends how much you're going to wear this thing, but at some point it's going to need to be done. And it's an option for you, and it will certainly increase the longevity and power of this watch. As you can see, it's not running badly. I mean, it's in adjustment. There's no beat error. The only thing is that it's running low. This is the degrees of rotation of the balance, how far it swings back and forth, and it tells us how much power is making it through the mainspring. It's not great. You can also see it's a little choppy. It's a little messy. Nothing terrible, but this is a great place to start from. The mainspring, to me, when I was winding it, felt a little gluey, so it's definitely dirty. And I don't see any lubrication in the top of the capsule, which is here. It's the first place I look for lubrication is right here. There should be a little dot of lubrication underneath this capstone. There's nothing there. Okay, let's talk cosmetics. Now, here's one of the cool things. I mean, there are lots of cool things about Seiko. I don't know that you meant to do this. I don't know if this is accidental. You got the rarest, basically the rarest 6105 there is. People talk about the 6105, 8110 proof markings. It's the very, very, very early Seiko 6105, 8110s. And they're like, oh my lord, and they pay all this crazy money for proofs. It's kind of a big deal. It's the reason that the whole term proof exists, because it would say proof on the dial and proof on the case back. It's not the rarest one. The rarest one is the extremely late North American only 6105 8009 resist, which is what this is. This is a rare watch. Not very many of these were made. I've never personally seen one. I mean, I know that sounds silly, but I've never seen one. I've tried to buy one a couple of times and I've missed out. You simply do not see them very often. They have the second version B movement with hacking, and they're late. This one's 1970, pretty much right at the end of their production run. It's pretty cool. What's interesting is this has its original long sweep, which is good, and we should definitely try to save that. That's not a problem. We should try to clean and save this one. These hands are wrong, but boy, at least they save the original sweep hand. That's just magnificent. You sent some aftermarket hands here. I can rework these hands. The metal is almost perfect. I can just relume them to make it closer to the original dial, and that's fine. This I can work with these, but we don't need this for this piece, so that's fine. The crystal you sent along, I haven't looked at it. It looks like it's Hardlex, but this is a Type 3. The crystals for these watches, not only is it Type 3, it's kind of a wrong Type 3. This is one of the Far East ones, and they didn't really get the dimensions right. The ones that we sell are reverse engineered from original Seiko ones, and they're excellent. I can use this if you want. I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't use this. I would use a Type 2, which we have. We're the only suppliers in the world for the Type 2. In fact, that's, not sure what's in that. No, that's a Type 2. So we should match this. Any case, I don't think we're really running into any problems. You'd also talked about the insert. Honestly, there are no reproduction inserts that are better than this, and this is original. I would leave it. You could have me touch up the loom behind the pip here a little bit if you wanted, but even that's not necessary. I probably might even just leave that. So replace these hour and minute hands, reloom clean this hand to match it, have all that loom to match the dial, clean and service, and I would recommend the lower arbor port repair, even though your watch doesn't need it right now. If you're going to wear this watch a lot, at some point you're going to need it. And if you do it now, then it's done. And the watch is good for many years to now. But whatever you say, you tell me. Okay, bye-bye. Nice watch.